Hi, I'm Tammy Roth, and this is going to be a family constellation meditation with your biological father. And what I would recommend before doing this, if you haven't already watched video number 4, which is a constellation with your mother, I really recommend that one first. I most recommend going through all 4 videos before this one so you understand somewhat about the process. But if you don't have time for all of those, at least do number 4 before moving into this one. And also know this is, it's just a meditation, and it will give you a little bit of access to how family constellations works, but it's definitely not you're not going to be having the experience of a full constellation. So just know this is just a taste of it, but it can still be very powerful. So be open to the process and see what comes. So let's have you start by getting into a comfortable position. And we're going to do a meditation that I was taught by my teacher, Camille Adair. So you're just going to get comfortable, start sinking into your breath, just letting yourself relax. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And imagine yourself standing next to a river that is flowing at the pace of your life. And just take that in with all your senses. Notice how your body is feeling standing next to this river. And then you're going to drop down to the river beneath the river, which is flowing at the pace of your soul. And just notice any difference with the pace of this river from the pace of the river, which was at the level of ego and personality. But now we've dropped down to the level of the soul. We're also going to invite in any ancestors who want to support this process. They can be known or unknown. You may not know who the ancestor is who comes in, and that's okay. And then you're going to transition into a big open room. Just let your imagination take you into whatever room is calling. It may be one that you've seen before, or it may be something totally new. And you'll just notice how you feel in your body in this room. And then we're going to invite in your biological father. So just using your mind's eye, see your father come into the room. And just notice how you feel with your father entering the room. Notice if you see each other or not. Just notice. And recognizing that the relationship may have been rocky or uncomfortable. Your father may not be in the realm of the living anymore. Just acknowledging that all of that may be so. All we're going to do is some very basic healing phrases from family constellation work, and that is just to acknowledge what is. And so, if your father is able to look at you, you're going to hear your father say, "You are my child, I am your father." And just notice how you feel having that acknowledgement take place. And then you're going to say back, "I take you as my father." Again, we're just acknowledging that the relationship may be healthy, or it may have been one that was uncomfortable. And all we're doing is acknowledging that life was passed on and that this is your ancestor. So no matter what the relationship was or is, this is just a basic principle. We're just acknowledging the parent-child relationship here. So just notice how that feels. And just notice if any movements want to take place in the room. If your father wants to move anywhere, or if you want to move, let's just take time for that to happen. And then you can thank your father for showing up in this meditation and release him. And then you can slowly bring your awareness back. So that may have been just a very simple practice for you, or it could have been really profound. Anything could have happened there, so don't be surprised. And again, I just want to acknowledge that that's it's not a full constellation by any means, but it was getting you accessing the morphogenic field and being able to go into the space with your ancestor, whether they are dead or alive, whether you are in relationship or not. And there may have been things that came up that were surprising to you, and um, that's considered a diagnostic piece of information. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to email me, info@tammyroth.com. And then also know that I do one-on-one individual constellations too. So it might have piqued your interest and you want to go in and really do some healing work, then I am available for that. And if you subscribe to the channel, I'm going to keep putting out more meditations like this so you can just keep having access to the morphogenic field and doing some things on your own. So thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video, and I hope it was a good experience for you.